Thinking about moving to San Ramon, California, and wondering what the different areas actually cost? In this video, I'm going to walk you through a full map tour of San Ramon, showing you the neighborhoods, the schools, and most importantly, what you can expect to pay in each area. My name is Ray Marquez with eXp Realty, helping clients here in the Bay Area since 2007. San Ramon is one of the most desirable cities in the East Bay, but depending on where you buy, pricing, lifestyle, and homestyle can vary quite a bit. And the population, just to give you an overview, is for the citizens, this is 84,605. You got roughly 29,146 housing units, just under 3 for the average persons per household, was actually 2.97, and 74% of our single family homes, and your transfer tax is 1.10. All right, so I am going to do a screen share so we can kind of get into the map here. All right, hopefully you folks can see that, and let's begin. All right, here is your San Ramon. As you remember, we did the map tour of Danville. San Ramon is just a neighboring city right there. Okay, so overall, San Ramon home prices currently average around 1.3 to 1.4 million, with typical home values closer to about 1.47 million, depending on the property. Now that's the average, but where it gets interesting is when we break it down by neighborhood. All right, so I'm going to start with Dougherty Valley, Windemere, and so let me grab my marker here. Remember, I'm just learning how to do all these markers here. So let me resize this. Let me put that right there. Do this. So here, I'm going to scroll in just to give you guys a little context. Okay, and right in here, let me grab my marker. Here you're going to be your Dougherty Valley, your kind of Windemere areas, okay, all in there. Now, one of the most popular areas in San Ramon, like I mentioned, is Dougherty Valley. It's newer construction, there's strong schools, very clean master plan feel. Price points, median prices are roughly around 1.8 to 2 million. You'll see homes anywhere from 1.5 million up to about 3 million, depending on the size and the location. You've also got top schools like Dougherty Valley High School. This is really the go-to if someone wants newer homes and top-tier schools. And right next to the, within that is Windemere. That's one of the most desirable pockets. Your price point, your median's around 1.8 million right now. Larger homes can push well into the 2 million range. This area feels a little more premium, bigger homes, great layout, and very family oriented. All right, so I'm also going to get into all the schools and all that here as well shortly. So let me go ahead and get rid of that. Okay, and next we are going to have Gale Ranch. All right, where the heck is Gale Ranch? Well, let me grab my marker here. Gale Ranch, you're going to be kind of right in here in this little pocket, right? All in here. Now, to give you a little overview on Gale Ranch, this is where you start seeing a mix of luxury and lifestyle, especially with the golf course. Now, price points here, your median's around 1.45 up to about 1.5. But realistically, homes range from 1.2 million up to 2 million and even 3 million in higher end sections. You'll also have access to the Bridges Golf Club. So this is a very, very strong move up buyer area with lifestyle and appeal. If you're a big golfer, all right, here's your golf course all in here, right? So you're literally close proximity to all of that, which is great. All right, so moving on, I'm gonna show you guys kind of the older San Ramon, Twin Creeks, Bollinger Hills, and this is gonna be roughly right over here, okay? So as I grab a marker, I got that. Here's your kind of Bollinger Canyon area. And then kind of here's your Twin Creeks kind of all in here, okay? This is older Westside San Ramon. Now, this is moving north, right? The more original San Ramon, like I mentioned, you're getting bigger lots, which is nice, older homes, more established neighborhoods. There's a little more character. Price points, you're typically around 1.1 to 1.4, even a little bit higher, but some entry-level pockets can dip just under 1 million, but larger remodel homes, you're pushing over 1.5 and more. Okay, this is where buyers can sometimes get a lot more land and value compared to newer construction. Now, with newer construction, you're getting smaller lots and all that. Now, one of the other things I definitely want to talk on is the schools. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in the schools here. And as you can see, this is why people move to San Ramon. All right, you got all of the top schools all in here, right? And they're all within walkability, right? Hidden Hills, Dougherty Valley High School. Remember we talked about that high school. This is a big, very academic high school here. You got Quail Run Elementary, right? You got Bella Vista Elementary over here, Montevideo Elementary. You got the Iron Horse Middle School over here. You got Coyote Creek Elementary School. You got Live Oak School here. So you got a lot of schools, right? Walt Disney School, Neil Armstrong, and this is the other high school, California High School, right? All in here in these homes. So you can see all these schools are all top of the line. That's why people are going to move here, because of the schools. So if I take that back, let me push that out. Let me get rid of that. Okay. So you can see that, a big reason, as I mentioned, are the schools. San Ramon is served by San Ramon Valley Unified School District, which consistently ranks as one of the top districts in the East Bay. That's a major driver behind why areas like Dougherty Valley, Windemere command higher prices. Now, your lifestyle and value, when you look at lifestyle, San Ramon has really elevated. You've got what's called City Center Bishop Ranch, and I'm going to show you that here in a second. This has added a completely different level of dining, shopping, and overall experience, which also supports property values. Now, places like Danville, Pleasanton, Alamo, you got a downtown feel. So what San Ramon did, and this was a big push for many years, is because they were pushing to get this approved by the city to be able to build. Obviously, they've got that done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you where it is, because now this is a major draw of younger kids. This is where they're going to come hang out. They got the movies. They got a nice gym. Here's your city center all in here, okay? And then across, you got the Marriott, you got Target, you got Whole Foods all in here. And this is where it's right off the freeway. Here's your 680. And they got restaurants, tons of fun things to do, field works here. So this is the major draw right now. And, our Rotary group that we're in, we actually meet, right over here in what's called the Roundhouse. Now, the developer who developed all this, he came and spoke at our Rotary meeting, which was awesome, because all this area, okay, all in here, let me get my marker just to make it easier for everyone. All in here was like businesses, and they're basically, tearing all these down. All these are being homes. All this was businesses. All these are homes now that are being built. And what he said they're wanting to do is really have that place where you could live, you could work, walk to work. They got parks, they got tons of stuff to do. So this is nice, because it is a major draw of why people are coming to San Ramon and all the things that you get, right? Which is great. Also I want to talk about the location, right? Another reason pricing stays strong here is, like I just said, is the location. You're right off 680. You're very close to Pleasanton, Walnut Creek, San Francisco, Silicon Valley. So I'm going to zoom out just a little bit so you can just get a little bit of context of where the Bay Area. So I'm going to get my marker here, right? So as I mentioned, here we go, San Ramon. So here's your 680. This is the major freeway going to take you north, south, right? Now, if you're commuting, a lot of engineers, working in the Silicon Valley, they're all going to commute all into San Jose, Mountain View. And then if you want to go to the city, you're going to take 24, and then you're going to come across right here, right? Coming into San Francisco here, right? So you can see the proximity. You're right there, right? East Bay, great location, very family friendly. It's a great area. I mean, you really can't go wrong living here. Let me scroll out a little bit. And as you got your Costco right here, okay? And then they just built a new one in Pleasanton, which is actually right here. Nice big old Costco. So you got your gym facilities and all that, but it's, like I said, this is San Ramon. Right there you have it. I want to give you a little bit of context of neighborhoods, prices, and all that. So you can see, depending on where you want to land in San Ramon, you could be anywhere from 1.1 on the lower end, 2 million. More luxury communities, even a little bit higher. But if you're thinking about making a move and you want help figuring out which area fits your budget and lifestyle, feel free to reach out anytime. There's no pressure, no obligation. And if you found this helpful, make sure to like and subscribe. And till next time, I'll see you on the next video.